Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh man, I think the best sleep I've gotten in a very long time, only because I was exhausted from yesterday. I woke up at 2:30 to watch F1. Um Good morning. I woke up at 2:30 yesterday to watch F1. Didn't even do anything. I didn't nap, nothing. I went to bed around 10. Right now, so we're going to live react to F1. Right now, the Hans Zimmer is on stage. I don't know if he's playing the anthem, but something's going on. They're playing something. I don't know what they're playing, but there's like 4 or 5 guitarists, 2, 3 drum sets, a bunch of singers. I don't know. What's up, Dealer Cap? What is up? I can hear it. I just don't know what it is. So yeah, we are live reacting to the F1. I think it's called the Qatar Airways Austrian Grand Prix 2024. What about you? My ceiling is also up. My glasses are so orange. It's so funny. Need a new watch band? Look, how, it's like hanging on by a thread. I think that's what most people feel like now these days. I get in two. They're coming in today. It's funny because I need this watch absolutely to wake up and to go to sleep. I absolutely need this. Because this is the only way I can wake up now. No more alarms. Are you Tony Stank? Oh, is that how orange they are? I could switch to these, but they're slightly orange. But this is early in the morning, and I need that much blue light canceled out because it hurts my eyeballs. Excuse me. Now they're playing "We Will Rock You." This is a show. Did they even play the national anthem? I don't even know what the Austrian national anthem sounds like. Bum bum. Ksh. Ksh. Ba-dum, gung, ksh. Wait. They're playing the clapping part on the kick drum part. I always just stomp my foot. What I need is to create my own widget for taking the F1 live timing and putting it on my screen, my own version of it. That way I don't get in trouble for showing it, because I kind of want to show it. It's just hard to. How? I don't even know what this exists. Or even the map of someone of the cars. Indiana Fever. Crazy what Caitlin Clark has done for the sport. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Fuck. Ooh. NASCAR in Chicago? Street. Cool. Wouldn't mind seeing that, actually. They should just lower the rims to 9 feet. What? What are you talking about? NASCAR? I don't know anything about NASCAR, so what does that mean? Oh, you're talking about basketball. I'm reading a Reddit post. It's decades old argument. One that I remember having blah blah blah. So they think it'll be more exciting. Is it because more people can dunk it, and people can't dunk right now? I guess as a not watching basketball, can every male basketball player dunk the ball? Basically, like isn't can everyone do that? 99%, 90%. You got to tell me, dealer cap. It's just not dunking, in my opinion, though. I feel like shooting could get easier and more entertaining since the girls are much shorter in general. But yeah, the majority of it. So then, just based off of that, that's what I would do. Let's just make it so that it's the same as the NBA. But here's my other question, because I know nothing about it. They shoot. I played ball like when I was a kid in a league, and I think the rim was lowered for that league. But then when you look at the rims that are standard size, isn't that what people are used to, even if it's women? So then their shooting might get worse because it's a sense of routine as opposed to shooting to the basket. Because, yeah, they shoot to the basket, but that's more because people are trying to defend them. But it's memorization of how to shoot where that basket is. So I don't know what it is currently. With time, they'll get used to it. I mean, like any professional, that's exactly what's going to happen. Or they'll suck. Okay, we are getting ready. I got beers. Beard me that beer. I wish I can show the timing thing, but we got a strike last time. It was super fun. Super fun. My stomach hurts. I yawned a little weird and it kind of moved my stomach. You guys ever done something like that? Fucking sucks. What's this? There. Hello from France. Hello. Boo, France. Damn, bro. Damn. Just kidding. That was actually kind of funny. Hello. Welcome. We are live reacting to the Qatar Airways Austrian Grand Prix. Actually, isn't there football happening right now? Like, there's 2 cups? I don't know. Right? I think I was watching highlights right now. Not right now, but like on Friday. What is going on? Copa America, right? And then, but isn't there a Euro? They are talking about here's the grid. Guan Yu from the pit, Sargent in 19th, Bottas in 18th, Stroll in 17th, Albon in 16th, Alonso in 15th, Yuki Tsunoda in 14th, Gasly in 13th, 12th, Magnussen, 11th, Ricardo. Then we have Esteban Ocon in 10th, Hulkenberg in 9th, and then Sergio Perez in 8th, Oscar Piastri in 7th because he got his time deleted. I would like to see the video. Charles Leclerc in 6th, Lewis Hamilton in 5th. I believe it's then Sainz in 4th, George Russell in 3rd. And then hopefully there'll be a crash right at the beginning. Lando Norris in 2nd, Max Verstappen in 1st. WNBA players want to complain about pay all the time, and then when analysts and NBA players come with a solution for good recommendations, there you guys get it, but they won't play the same as men. Yeah. I think it's just all women's sports tend to not be watched as much. Period. I mean, even women-dominated sports, if there even is one, the men will tend to always outshine them. At least that's what it feels like. I can't even think of a women's dominated sport other than American soccer. That's it. Because the American men suck so bad. And the women were just hella down. Softball. I remember for a little bit. Wasn't it like for a little bit the American softball couldn't, because there's like a World Series of softball. I don't think the American team was allowed. Serena was ranked 200 against men. It's a completely different sport. The men hit a lot harder and faster. Would you say she was the top? But then there was like back in the 80s, that woman beat that guy. Right? Battle of the Sexes. I forget what it was. Billie Jean, Billie Joe. Everyone except Zhao is on mediums. Zhao's on hards. Yeah, what do you do strat wise? Yeah, but they did that again a couple years in Sermon. Some pro men player, she got smoked. She even admitted in it's a completely different game. Less or more steroids? That's another thing, dude. The amount of like people just trying to get that extra edge is insane. Insane. Yeah, even the best like LeBron was apparently taking story back. Everyone does. Everyone. It's such a it's a weird thing because it's just we're just so I don't want to say ignorant, blissfully ignorant about it. It's just a thing. If you've never seen the documentary Icarus, watch it because that shit is hardcore. All right. Risk of rain 10%. For the sprint, they had an aborted start. That was like one of I think my first time I've ever seen it. Mike Tyson did a bunch of crazy shit back in the day. Mike Tyson was crazy back in the day. Seems like such a nice guy, but he had that killer mentality. All right, we're not going to have a boarded start. Lights out, and away they go. Damn, that was late. That was a really late start. Lando got a terrible start. Lewis got forced off. Wow. I couldn't chug that. One, because the turn is right there. He was a psycho back then, but he's a much improved person. Yeah. I mean, he went to fucking jet. Ooh, Oscar Piastri gets forced off. We might get some penalties, but it is the start of the race. So racing incidents is most likely. I would say Hamilton signs at turn 1. Hamilton kind of was forced off, but I need to see how far. Leclerc is boxing already. Yep, we're going for a front wing change for Leclerc Ferrari. He's dropping. They're going to be fighting for 10th place. That's what they'll be doing. Yuki on Alonso. DRS enabled. Changing the wing. Even though it's changing the wing, they're super quick at it. It's still a long process. Sargent in the pit as well. And then here's Hamilton on Russell already. Here's Hamilton on George Russell. We're coming up to the first turn on lap 3. Hamilton's going to definitely go for it on the next DRS, which is immediately right after the first. Boom. And I think he'll get DRS again. No, he doesn't. On the detection zone. They changed that. Yeah. It used to be that they immediately got the second one, even if you had the first one. I think the detection zone's right on that corner. Yeah, they're just talking about it. You got to make that on the turn really late. Hamilton Sainz incident, leaving the track and gaining an advantage, noted. I think they'll look. If they replay it, we'll see what happens. If Sainz didn't give him any space, Hamilton's backing off. He must have used all his battery. Here's our grid as of lap 4. Verstappen, Norris, Russell, Hamilton, Sainz, Perez, Piastri, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Magnussen in the top 10. I think Hamilton backed off. He must have used his whole battery for everything. He needs to keep up, though, because that DRS train, he can easily be in 7th. We're going to get the race start right here. We'll see how bad that Hamilton thing is. I mean, Sainz. Let's see here. Here's the full thing. Let's see. Sainz is in there in the fight. Ooh. I mean, Sainz kind of closed the door, but Hamilton has nowhere to go, and he's right there. His tire is already at middle of Sainz's car, so I think that would be noted as a racing incident. Let's see what Piastri and Leclerc got into some action right here. And Sainz has just passed Hamilton. Yeah, I think Perez should get something for that, pushing Oscar off. No other further action. I don't think it. If anything, Sainz would have probably got something because Hamilton was right there, not wheel to wheel, but like wheel to body. There's a detection zone. Here comes Oscar again on Perez. I think Perez should get something for that, dude. For forcing. Oh, Piastri going on the. Wow, Piastri on the outside. Wow. Yeah, Perez Piastri forcing another drive off the track. I think that might be a thing, because it was blatant. Like it, if there was like 3-4 cars squished right there, yes, I could be like, oh, racing incident, but it was just them two. Who's winning? Verstappen. Leclerc pitted for hard. Is he gonna go? They're really hoping for a safety car. I think Sainz is using his whole battery. I think there was an ad, but Verstappen's winning. Hamilton needs to pick this up, man. I think he can get the spot back. Maybe his battery. Oh. Lewis gave the spot to Sainz. Maybe there was no further incident because of it? Because he let them the spot? Here comes Hulkenberg or Magnussen, and Ricardo both pitting. Lap 11. And Hamilton's out of DRS zone. Here comes Hulkenberg pitting. Wow. Are these mediums that bad? Aston Martin pitted to Alonso. Oh, the horses are fighting. Oof. Wow. Sainz is catching up to Russell. Sargent, or this is Alex Albon on Leclerc. There must be some damage on that Ferrari. They just told Kevin Magnussen he has to save the tires. He's like, me or Nico too. And then his engineer said, both cards need to save tires. Both cards to say need to save tires. It's a long game. And then Kevin's like, fuck that. I mean, he's probably not going to be with the team, so just they have no one. Haas might be the next team that sells, to be honest. I mean, if you're not winning, you're losing, and losing money. Yeah, so it looks like the tires are getting chewed up. So you don't have much time. They're talking 3 stops. Charles is pitting, and I bet it's 2. I thought he was going to retire. He's 18 laps on hards? 16? Are they just getting data now? They might have been looking at the car, too. Here comes Verstappen on the clock. So Guan Yu gets DRS. Kevin's right there, too. It's going to be a good fight. And Kevin goes for it. Wow. Wow. Nico and Kevin 13-14. They need to get. They're going for points. Obviously, the Alpines somehow have showed up these last 2 weeks, and I'm shocked. Here comes Charles Leclerc on turn 9. Wow. I think it's turn 9. There's only 10 turns. So his engineer, and his engineer were talking. Lando's engineer said that the hard tire is poor. Medium, soft, medium. You just go 20, 30, 25, switch to... No, that's just it's too much tire. You have to go 25, 20, 50, 21. Be like 28 laps on mediums if the hards are so bad. Here comes an Alpine. Who is this? Ocon into the pits. Bottas pitted 2. Ooh, Guan Yu off. I'm gonna go lay down and stay up tonight. I'm tired. Have a good day. See ya, dealer cap. Off the Morgan. I was thinking about playing that game. Or getting back into that game. I have lots of games that I want to play. Starfield. Actually, Power World got a big update, so I want to go see that. Oh, Fernando Alonso's the one that hit Guan Yu. That's going to be a fat penalty. Because now Guan Yu is just going to get passed by 2 cars immediately. I did not see that. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a penalty. I would. Here comes Hamilton into the pits. That's a decent pit. Not bad. 2.5 seconds. Perez is in the pits too. Yuki's in the pits too. We'll see. I don't know why that's a thing. He was already in the pit lane. Russell on mediums again. Verstappen's boxing. That means Lando's going to box. And then Piastri's probably going to pit. Alonso's penalty for sure. 10 seconds. What they should do is switch the positions. Piastri didn't pit. So Hamilton got a penalty. Ooh. So Norris argued that Verstappen did an unsafe release into him. I don't think it's going to be called, but Lando's argument is that he couldn't, because the pits are so close together, he could not pit correctly the line he wanted to do because of that. Now that's a smart argument, because that's the only argument they're going to listen to. Right now, Hamilton, if the race ends, he'd be in fifth still. Piastri's 5.1. I don't think Piastri's going to fight very much. The hard tire sucks. So I think, if anything, all these. Now, if there's a safety car, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, at this point, I think teams are just going to do the two stop. Just, you guys are going to just have a shitty time for a couple laps. I'll be right back. Charles Leclerc for Ferrari, his engineer just told him they're projected to get points, and he's in 18th right now. I don't know. He's not gaining anything on the car in front of him. Race control. Perez is speeding in the pit lane. Perez is going to get a 5-second time penalty. Did I miss if they decided if that Norris Verstappen was enough? Penalty for Sergio Perez. Perez. 5 seconds. So that's going to throw him into 8th currently. Oscar Piastri is now pushing hard. Charles is pitting. Is this going to be his last pit? Third pit. And it's a shitty pit, too. For 7, Norris, no further action. Hamilton might have damage. Wow. Wow. Alonso's doing his penalty right now. And it looks like Alonso's going to go hard to the end of the race. I don't think Hamilton has damage. I think he's just saving his tires. Because he's not getting that much slower from signs. Piastri might just be putting in really fast times using his tires. Hulkenberg in the pits. Ooh. Oh! Wow. Ocon or Gasly? That's Gasly. Oh my gosh. Ocon's car just dropped a whole piece of car. Alex Allen penalty. Russell's boxing. To hard. No further incident for 31-14. Ocon Alonso. I really thought Ocon did a double move, but Piastri's now a half a second behind Hamilton. Carlos Sainz in the pits. I think if Hamilton can do 2 more laps, but they might. He's going to get a lap right now. Max had a really bad pit. He's now only 2.8 seconds ahead of Lando. Oh! Max just locked up. Piastri pitted? Yeah. There's a big spot on Max's right tire. Big spot. Hamilton is boxing. This will probably put him into 6. Yeah, 100%. But he needs to push it. He can go to a medium, though. Lando Norris is now 1 second behind Max. DRS. Why does Max have DRS? I don't like it when cars who are being lapped give DRS. That's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Hamilton's pit was really bad. What the fuck? Oh, they did the penalty. They did the penalty. That's good. That's good. He's going to be in 6th place. I'd be great if he can catch Piastri, but I sincerely doubt it. Lando and Max, 0.4 second difference. Oh. Move under braking zone. Oh, yeah. Yep. I think he should take a penalty for that. Black and white for Norris. Wow. Lando gave it back up. I don't think he overtook outside the track. That's for sure. He was ahead of him. I mean, technically, he was already in front of you. I think if Norris passed Max, Norris can get 5 seconds ahead. He just needs to do it now. I think he can do it. I think Max needs to get penalty though for doing that braking move. That's 2 double moves for Max. That should be 2 10-seconds. I think Max should be given 2 5-second penalties at this point. Yo, man, what is happening? How are you? Piastri 1 second behind Signs. Oh, track limits again for Norris. And Max is off the track and gained a position. That's 3. That should be 3 penalties for Max. No, he did not. Oh, they hit. Max's tires off! Max's tires off! And Max is forced off Lando. And Lando's tires off too. Oh my gosh. Russell's about to get a podium. And Lando has a penalty too. Wow. It's going to be Russell, Sainz, Piastri, Hamilton. Wow. Norris is stuck, I think. We got to see this. I think Verstappen needs 3 penalties at least. Oh my God, Piastri for second. Piastri's about to get his first podium. Oh my gosh. Piastri's going to get his first podium and less time than Lando did. Russell's on hards. Oh, Lando's done. Lando's done. Virtual safety car. Piastri's going to win. All right, here's the replay. Oh. Max needs like 5 penalties. Yeah. That's yeah, Max needs about 5 penalties right there. He already had 3 before. I don't think Russell's going to win. I think Piastri's going to win. Piastri's been fast, and he's on mediums. The virtual safety car ended with all these stupid replays. There's still shit on the track. Max got a penalty. 10 seconds. Now, if Hulk pushes, if Hulk pushes 6 seconds in the next 5 laps, Hulk can get up to 5th. I think Verstappen has damage. He's not really doing much. No, it's over. Piastri. I don't know what Piastri was fucking doing. He had the pace. Piastri has the pace for like a good 10 laps, and then he just stops. I want to see the fight between Verstappen and Norris. Unless Russell fucks it up right now. Wow. I really thought it was going to be Lando Norris. Max should have gotten more than a 10-second. He should get 3 other penalties for the shit he was doing before. I think they're just telling Piastri to chill. Wow. Hulkenberg past Perez. Wow. Haas's in the top 10. Alonso just took the fastest lap. He was finished. Alonso got the fastest lap from Max. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow. Wow. What a fucking race. Okay, here's the one thing I hate about the Austrian Grand Prix. All the fucking smoke. Those smoke bombs they put off. They're doing orange smoke bombs right now. Max didn't win. But they are, in Austria. I hate that smoke. They do it. Last year, I think they were doing it at the start of the race, and it was really annoying because it was like smoke on the fucking track. This year, it looks like they were like, yo, you can do that. Just do it at the end because I bet the next step was like, get rid of it completely. Wow. I kind of want to see the interviews. So they're just talking about Russell didn't win on raw pace, 100%, 110%. But it's who crosses that line. Because 8-time world champion, Lewis got screwed by Red Bull, Max, and what's his name? The guy who got fired. Wow. What a ending, dude. What a ending. I wonder if Daniel's watching. Wow. Wow. What a way to end the race. Wow. Oh my gosh. They're talking to Carlos. I would be interested if they're going to do anything to Max. Because he already should have gotten 3 penalties before he fucking crashed into Lando. So they just asked David Coulthard, Oscar Piastri, what if he didn't get that the track deleted for his qualifying 3? Or that force out. I mean, he probably wouldn't gotten forced out by Perez. I wonder if Perez got a penalty for that. I think Piastri would have been number 1. I thought, honestly, when they put that virtual safety car, I really thought Oscar was going to win. It doesn't slow it down like a safety car, but I think on mediums to not be able to push, it might be that Oscar just like when it's not when he doesn't have battery, he just doesn't push or isn't as confident. I don't know. I don't know. It's strange because I think he should have won today, even with 8 laps to go. It's kind of crazy. And here's George. He knows he's lucky as fuck. Look at him. He's so smug. It's like he thinks he did the work. No, bro, you just got lucky. There's nothing. But that's 2 Mercedes podiums in 2 weeks. When's the last time that happens? I don't think Lando's a Max fan anymore. I'll say that. Wow. They're just in. So they're showing in Max and his engineers radio, and they're just obviously they're just, his engineer's just sucking his dick, enabling him with that kind of attitude and that kind of. Hey, that's okay for you to do that. Crash into people. And again, it's like 5 times with Lando. Fucking around like that. Driver of the day, Lando Norris. All right, I'm gonna get off. I got some things to do before I gotta go grocery shopping, make some breakfast. But yeah, what a race! Hopefully Verstappen gets another penalty. I think he deserves 5 penalties for this race. I mean, what the fuck? You guys can watch it. You guys can see. Twice he double moved on Lando. And then I forget the third one or something. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. You have a good rest of your morning. Bye bye.